I am not wise, but we'll do our best. Okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. So,
Supposed to get the end of the year when we are.
I know. Yeah, it's been cold in the mornings.
I know it's just so nice.
So I don't know how to dress. Okay. So we're gonna do this how to capture leads with social media class. Says we're gonna look at the 10-5-1 engagement plan and go over the 80-20 principle. You have your little book and you've been doing the 10-5-1, I assume, right? Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah. And the question I would have is
yes.
on the 10-5-1, like, is there an algorithm to who you're commenting to? Because what I've been trying to do is to go and see people that I haven't seen their posts or like, cause a lot of times people that you talk to a lot get
Show
pushed
up.
up to the top.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to actually like go into my friends
Mm-hmm.
and look for somebody that I haven't seen in a long time and go to their Facebook, like purposefully, not just see what's in my feed.
That's probably best.
Okay.
I would
Because
say,
then it resets my algorithm and then as soon as and a lot of times I'll like and comment because then it pops up into my feed.
right. I think that's probably best. You could also ask, I don't know what the algorithm would be, but I know you're right. Stuff that it wants to show you stuff that you like. Like I have like a million friends on like Facebook and Instagram, right? But I only see like the same people because it's the people that I actually care about seeing their stuff, right?
Well, it's stuff that you're constantly talking
Interacting with, yeah. So I would, yeah, you could also ask ChatGPT, I bet. You could ask it if there like is a better way to mess with it.
frustrates me because I'm like, oh, this person I haven't seen a lot, and then go into their actual feed and you're like, man, they have had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So a lot of times with those, I double time it. I'll look through their thing, like several of their posts.
Yeah.
I don't even count it in. I feel like a like doesn't
Yeah. Well, 10 likes and like 5 comments and 1 post, I feel like all that's like a baseline. If you do more, then that's obviously, to me, that's gonna be better. Because the more that you post, the more that people see you and they see your name, the more you're at the top of their mind.
Yeah, so a lot of times I'll like several of their posts and then I'll comment on a couple of them. And then a lot of times I'll either post on their feed or I'll go in and instant message them and be like, hey, looks like I've missed a lot with your son or whatever.
Right.
Just catch up and then that will throw them in my feed and then me in
their feed. Yeah, for sure.
anyways.
So, okay, let me keep reading this real quick.
You do. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Talking's good. That's what we'll do the whole time, probably. So it says that today, by the end of this session, you're going to be able to employ the 10-5-1 engagement system and connect with your network. You're going to be able to explain the importance of limiting your social media posts to 20% of your business content. So we want to see more of your personal. So, but we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about social media engagement strategies that are going to add value to people in your network. So, to start thinking about what you're going to learn today, well, do you have any questions about things that you want to learn more about? Is it just like you seemed like you perked up about the 80/20.
Yeah, I
80.
do like the 80/20.
Have you talked about that before?
Well,
Steven talked about
I
it?
know that they talk about the fact that 20% of your work yields 80% of your, like, what's the word that I'm thinking? Yield.
Yeah.
Essentially, but and I think that feeds in, again, I'm sitting here looking through
Mhm.
MREA, that's also 100% of agents do 80% over.
Yeah, right. Well,
So it's the 80/20 feeds into a lot of things, but
so
so what do they mean by 80 or
So that-
20% of your real estate?
so the 80/20 that we're talking about today is different. So it's gonna be, we ideally you would be posting 80% personal stuff,
Okay.
20% business. Because yeah, we need people to see that you're a real estate agent and that you're doing this and you're doing that, and that's awesome. But also, like, I see a lot of agents, they post, they're like, I did this with my kids today. Me and my husband went and did this today. I think I saw Ashley Spencer literally singing a song in her car on her story. You know, just like random people, you just want to get in front of people and you want people to see your personality, because then people want to get to know you. Like, seeing that you do good business is great, but I feel like people are always going to be like, so, okay, let me ask you this. Um, if you were to get into like an injury lawsuit, who would you call? Like, first person that pops in your mind, who would you call? You have no idea. Okay, for me, the first thing I think about is the Hammer, or I think about Morgan and Morgan. Because they
have the billboards all up.
Yeah, I don't know anything about, like, well, Morgan and Morgan, they do a lot of like we win a lot. But for the Hammer, the reason that I think about him is that he does like goofy ads and stuff. And like he's not telling me like anything about his business. He's like shooting out of the sky with like a huge thing. Like, it's silly goofy, and but it makes you think about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and when you think going off of that, when you think
Yeah.
insurance, you think State Farm
Yeah.
or
Jake from State Farm.
or Geico or
Yeah. That's not social media, but it's the
Like,
same principle
it's
to
same
me.
principle. It's the first thing that you think.
It's personality over, like,
Do
they're not
Geico.
saying like we have the best rates, we do this. And I mean, that's not what I'm getting out of it. It's just like you're top of mind, because it's like, oh, I saw this and it stuck with me, or I'm seeing this all the time. Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, okay, moving on. I'll skip some stuff. Anyways.
Not a really hard this week, or today.
Okay.
There's just a bunch of activities.
Okay, great. So
I'm sorry. I looked through it this morning and I was like, wow, this is more me sitting here doing activities.
I like skimmed over it last night.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
It's okay because there's more activity today than actual,
yeah.
like.
Okay.
lesson learning.
That's fine. Okay, so this is from the MREA. You said you're reading it. Is that what you really have? That's awesome.
We backtrack, going back. Picking some things out.
Yeah. Well, that's good. The MREA is awesome. I keep it I still have mine from when I was an agent like 3 years ago. And it stays like in my living room. So
Well, when I have done some closings and have a little bit of money, I really wanna get.
mhm.
Because that one I've seen, I've looked at it.
It'd be easier to read
Okay.
through,
Because I'm constantly
like marking, doing things.
marking
Yeah.
and writing, and I wanna be able to. Probably would alter it, and I would put my own sheets of paper in it.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
you can get the spiral
And undo it. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Anyways, keep going.
So, but this is from the MREA. It takes time to learn something, more time to implement it, and even longer to approach mastery of it. And I think that probably goes for a lot of stuff. But it says, what are some questions that you have about learning, implementing, and mastery, if any? You don't have to have any questions.
I'm learning a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I keep reminding myself that I've only actually been in Union 8 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that we get a little bit of flack for coming to every single class, but I would rather be in here than be like in the chair when at home watching Netflix.
Right. But on the flip side of that, coming to all the classes is really awesome. But you need to, like they said, implement it.
Yes,
You need to
but see,
implement it.
that's where I'm saying.
So learning it is only half the battle.
But see here, I went to a class on measuring the house.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I'm like, let's put this to work. And
Yeah.
I measured the lake house.
That's
And I found out that instead of it being 1,081,
Mhm.
like it says in PBA,
Mhm.
it is 1,350.
Hmm.
That's
That's different,
difference.
right? For sure.
so, and I measured it and I measured it again, so I made sure that I wasn't messing up.
Mm-hmm.
But I did my best and I recorded how I measured it,
Yeah.
where I measured it. So that if anybody came back and was like, it's wrong, I did my best.
Yeah.
But I would not have ever known how you measure the house according to ANSI.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't have gone to the class.
Right. So, let me ask you, were you in the team meeting yesterday? Okay. Have you thought anything about what she said?
Well, I was not in a lot of hers because I got a phone call, but I haven't answered asking questions. Anyways,
I bet you they recorded it.
I
would go back
wanna
and
go back and watch it, but the piece that I did catch was really good about, putting
Yeah.
things into practice.
What we're talking about right now has nothing to do with social media.
No,
But
but yes, as far as
yeah.
learning and implementing, and then I think that again. This is another way of saying what I was raised with was watch one, do one, teach one.
Mhm.
And that's essentially learn, implement,
Mhm.
and then mastery. If you have watched it and you can do it,
Mhm.
you can teach it.
Right. Yeah. Well, also I think that teaching helps you learn, but anyways, I'm moving on. Okay. So, where are we? It's important to know that even with social media, if you're conducting lead generation at all, you must refer to the market center name. So you need to refer to Keller Williams Commonwealth, which I'm sure you're aware of that. It needs to be in everything and
It gets
Needs to be
tagged
saved.
and it gets hashtag.
yeah, it needs to be
Like,
on there.
I-
Do you have a
I sometimes
business
overthink.
account or do you just have your personal?
A Facebook page that's Heather Nelson, Realtor with Keller
Keller,
Williams
because that's what I was gonna say, then you don't have to worry about it.
Hey,
Who's that?
Mike,
Oh, hey. Because.
you got your hair cut.
Oh. Are you coming to sit with us?
Let us learn about social media.
Need all the help that I can get it.
Okay,
And I'll hear you.
we might have some over here. Actually, I lied.
I heard that.
Oh,
They were like, on everywhere.
that's okay. But. Yeah, cause that's what I was gonna say.
Make sure that I.
Having it in your title is awesome to me because then you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry, am I compliant? Because literally everything that I post or that you post is gonna say it.
Yeah, let me ask you, how important is it? I know it's important to put the brokerage, how important is it to have like team names and stuff on posts? Do I have to put team names? Is it as important?
I would ask Chelsea.
Yeah. I will have to check.
Because I would think that she would want you to put the team
On
name
every.
on everything. Which a lot of people that I've seen, they'll just do like logo, you know?
Well, that's what I'm thinking, my drawback is like. Some of my stuff doesn't have anything to do with double barrel.
Right.
So like when
That's true.
like yesterday's post, when I'm talking about the treadmill and being at the market center, I don't feel like it has anything to do with double barrel, but it does have stuff to do with AWL. So.
That's a good question. I would ask Chelsea.
Okay.
I would also like to know, actually. I'm not a realtor.
I'll update you.
You'll let me know. Thank you. So Mike, do you know what the 10-5-1 engagement plan is? Yeah, I heard of this. So you're supposed to be doing 10 likes a day, 5 comments, and 1 post. So that's part of your success system, is that we want you to get, yeah. I would implement that not just on Facebook.
That's all I use for my business. I don't have it.
You don't have
I have
Instagram or anything?
Instagram, but that's like my family.
Okay.
I have like.
You could make a business Instagram if you wanted to keep yours family, and that, because I think that the more you're in front of people, the better. Because you might reach people on Instagram that you wouldn't reach on Facebook. Me, I do Facebook a lot here because that's part of my job. We do Facebook and Instagram. But in my personal life, I'm not really posting on Facebook. So I think that there's different demographics too that you might reach on different platforms. So like, even like, are you comfortable making videos? You made that video the other day.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying to get better.
So, I mean, it's something that you can practice, you know. I think that we have a class that's coming, I think there's a class that we have coming up next month that is supposed to help a little bit with doing videos, and it's gonna give you like some structure. So whenever the calendar comes out for that, that'll be great.
Let me know, yeah.
If Jared built your house, if he does videos for you, he can. And he doesn't really charge that much to come in and just like do.
Well, I mean more like you.
Yeah, like lives or.
Right. What I was asking her is that it used to be on Facebook, we could go in and I could literally write income over 800,000 a year, and list all that stuff out, and they would, and the area that I want to target. I had certain targets in the state that I was working on, for horse properties. And, I don't know if they do that anymore.
Well, and I think too, what she's talking about is videos about like, oh, hey, I'm here at the park. And
Yeah.
doing this with my family, or kind of like me the other day, I think I went live for a few minutes doing the treadmill. Or doing my, opening my.
Personality video.
Just letting people know who you are.
Because you missed it earlier, we were talking about the 80-20 principle. So technically, you should be doing 80% personal on social media, 20% about your business, because people want to see you and they want to get to know you because you are your business, you know? And obviously they need to know that you're a real estate agent, though, but they want to get to know you. So.
And then you never know who's gonna say, oh, I saw Mike Hatter likes XYZ.
Yeah.
Restaurant, I like that restaurant too, I wanna get to know him better.
Okay. So there should be an activity. Do you have a participants guide?
Do you want me to take it?
Where you go? You should be able to, I think you can download it. Are you gonna come to more Ignite classes, do you think?
Yeah, what is this, like the second or third one?
This is the 8th.
It's the 8th,
It's the 8th one, but we have 20.
okay.
So, do you
That's
think
good.
you're gonna buy an Ignite book? Because today we're gonna do a lot of activities.
Okay. I will, but I can't do it today.
Um. When were you thinking? Cause I could get you one and we could have Jackie bill you later. It's 50.
It's $50. Let me think about it.
Okay. Just let me know.
I've been
and
to a
then-
lot of nights.
Yeah.
Well, I'm old.
Yeah, just let me know and I can grab you one, but. We'll wait for Heather.
I don't need to. I said you're, well,
No, you're not, You are okay.
this is one of the big things I was interested in.
It's social media. Yeah. Is there anything specifically that you're having issues with? Is it engagement, implementing?
Stuff out, like, um,
I didn't do
my biggest time here is September
Oh, is it coming up?
because of the horse sales.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
A lot of people coming to town.
So. You can get an idea.
Yes.
so that's something that you could post about. Like, you could post about, oh, we have this event coming up for, I don't really know anything about horse sales. We have this event coming up for, what do they call it? Just, what is the event called whenever they sell them? They
There's
auction them?
we have two major horse auction facility
Yeah.
places.
You can.
And these are
people up it.
7-figure horses most of them.
Yeah. Well, do you go to any of them? That would be, yeah, so that'd be awesome. So I would say you post about this is coming up. If anybody's interested, keep people updated on them. And then while you're there, you could take pictures like of the horses, of you just there doing whatever. And I mean, just show what you're doing, really, day to day. Where'd you go?
Oh, no.
Um. Anyways. So you have your paper, can I look at that?
This is from here.
So. Um,
This is helpful. And I mean, I have been for the ignites.
Yeah. it's not something a little bit.
Yeah,
Here.
and just like the balance of those.
Which that's like, we were talking earlier, I would call that like baseline. So like, if you struggle more with like being active on social media. And posting things, you don't like putting yourself out there
Right.
as much. Then 10-5-1 is a good baseline of I need to do 10 likes, 5 comments, 1 post. And you need to do that like every day. And so, but if you can do more, that's right.
Right.
Okay, so if you wanna fill this out, the first one, so. Fill out which apps are most popular, or what you think is the most popular, I guess, what's
I would
more
say-
important to you.
For me, Facebook, but I do
Facebook.
know as the agents get younger, it's more like Snapchat, TikTok and that sort of stuff. And I don't.
I wouldn't think
either-
Snapchat, but you could definitely
I
utilize
love
it.
Tik-
TikTok, I was gonna say TikTok's really big, because, I mean, you could also like. You need to do something that stands out. And then if you stand out, then maybe it goes viral, and then everybody's gonna see, and they don't even know anything about you, but they're like, I saw this. I saw Mike on TikTok and I loved his video, so I'm gonna go talk on him.
What about Facebook or Reels?
I would use Facebook Reels.
Mhm.
Reels are good. I scroll Reels all the time. And then
That's
Instagram
like
has
when
Reels
you-
too. And see, the thing is, you make a TikTok copy it over on Reels, copy it over on Instagram Reels. It's all just the same thing. You're just reaching a different group of people. And I don't know if you know about this. So if you get on Facebook, you can use the Meta Business Suite and you can schedule posts and you can schedule it where it's like, it's gonna post at 8 a.m. on this day, and it's gonna post the same thing on Facebook and Instagram. So you can do both. Anyways, so what's the next question on them?
Did anyone use a social media platform you currently don't use? Set up a profile and connect. So
what did you say? You said Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Reels. What did you say?
Facebook is what I use the most. But I will copy, if I do a reel or a story, I copy it to my Instagram, but like I said, most of the time, my Instagram is my fam.
What else did you put? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Okay. So you guys pretty much have the same thing, so I wouldn't worry about that.
I'm just curious about the boosting.
The boost.
It costs, I don't.
It does cost,
But I used to get, I mean, I kind of dropped off doing that because I got so busy anyway.
I think that's up to you. I don't really know a lot about the boosting. I don't use it. I don't use it for our Keller Williams stuff that I post. I think we only use it if it's something that's like really important to us, like maybe we would boost a bold post, you know? But we don't do that for everything. It's really, if it's important to you, I think that maybe it does help, but it costs money, so, I don't really know a lot about it to tell you. Let's see though. Have you noticed any changes in the engagement or activity in your posts since you've been doing the 10-5-1? You haven't been doing, right? Cause you didn't know the 10-5-1, you didn't know about it, so you haven't been doing.
I just didn't remember like, that's the order. And it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Have you been
Likes and the-
doing something like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
but
have you
it's been
guys,
past clients? I
okay,
have a database.
okay, yeah, you've been doing touches with your database. So. Have you noticed any changes since you've been doing more, Heather? I know you've been doing a
So,
lot.
of people messaging, and I did get a referral out of.
That's good.
sending the private messages.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I just would say keep it up. And then it's gonna keep building and building and building.
So all these that we're talking about, they can be done on your phone, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Also, I'm working on getting something set up with YouTube.
With YouTube.
Yeah,
That's good.
I just,
YouTube also has reels.
I hate on video, so I have to.
Yeah.
Work on it, but I told Steven, I think what will be fun is to do more of a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
like podcast, where you go in to talk about. Like have different agents come on and talk about their experience or why they got a stay or a London story or.
Right, yeah.
Different things and to make it a very short video, you don't need to do one of those podcasts,
Yeah.
like 3 hours long, but. Do like a 30-minute segment or 20-minute segment of like, here's our area, market update, funny story.
Yeah.
Why we got into real estate, but
I think a market update would be great too, because a lot of people don't keep up with that, you know, and it's good for them to know. So, so every day, like we said, you should be liking or loving or whatever, 10 posts from other people. It's quick and easy, but you need to approach it with a business mindset. So, because social media, I mean, to me, social media right now is like the biggest thing in like prospecting and lead gen and things like that. Because that's, I mean, everybody's on social media. My Grammy's on social media. She's like 90, you know? So, but how do you think that interacting with others on social media helps you build your business?
it lets them in to see who you are as a person. And again, you make connections that you may not have made otherwise.
It saves time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people, have a lot of older clients, older than me. And, a lot of them I have to call,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's kind of a catch-all, right? It's like, instead of calling everybody in your database, you're reaching them all already. So, moving on. Oh, I haven't been moving on with this. Okay. Okay, how many posts do you think you like per day? If you had to guess.
More than
More than-
yesterday probably like 15 or 20.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Connect with the market by reaching out with comments. So beyond your likes, you need to comment on 5 posts a day. And you just need to say a few words. You don't need to write a book about it, you know. Just attention grabbers. It needs to be words of encouragement, congrats, or admiration. You need to be spreading positivity and optimism because, I mean, like I said before, you are your business. So if you're posting nasty things on social media, people are gonna see that as you. So I would do that. So I would just keep it light, keep it nice. You need to be nice to everybody. It's easy to overthink on social media, but it's important to be unique and brand yourself. So I would just, I don't know, still try to stand out, but be unique. I love emojis. Emojis are great. I don't know if you see the posts that I do for Keller Williams. I'm using a lot of emojis. You could also, back to ChatGPT. You could use ChatGPT for literally
that
everything.
thing has become,
So
it's.
I'll
What?
ChatGPT.
GPT,
So-
it's AI.
But you also, like everybody's been saying, you can use Gemini for free with,
I would say.
Keller Williams.
Like getting Gemini's response,
really.
Like-
So that, how long have you been using it?
like
I don't really use Gemini
couple weeks now.
because it takes them time to learn you.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll plug something into Gemini and I'll plug it into ChatGPT to see which one
Right.
I like better.
So my ChatGPT, I fed mine the MREA, even though I'm not an agent. So I just like found a link to it and then I plugged it in and I was like, I need you to give me some phrases in my own words from some quotes from Gary, things like that. And it'll be like something really short and then I'll use that in a post or something, or I'll send that to somebody.
So the ChatGPT is affiliated with Keller Williams?
No.
Gemini is.
Gemini is, I don't have a lot of experience with Gemini. Used ChatGPT for a while. So really you need to find out what works best for you. You really should utilize AI. I use it a lot of times. I'll make a post or I'll write it out in my own words. I'm like, this sounds kind of funky, and I'll put it into ChatGPT and I'm like, can you phrase this sentence better? And I'm like, oh, and then it'll give me a bullet pointed list of like, oh, you can say this, this, or that. So it really takes a lot of workload off. So, what's a comment that you've received on social media recently that made you feel seen or heard? Do you receive a lot of comments on your stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I see your stuff on mine. We're friends on Facebook. Mike, I don't think we're friends on Facebook. So I see a lot of her stuff all the time.
Friend,
Not my friend.
I'm sorry.
she's got a
You
lot
can
of
friend me on Facebook and I will friend you back, I promise.
Okay.
But have you been getting comments on your stuff? Cause I know Heather's been posting a lot about your weight loss journey, right? And I've been seeing comments a lot about that.
and ignite gold.
Okay, so what were you gonna say?
What did you ask me?
Have you gotten any comments on social media recently
No.
that made you feel seen or heard? What were some good comments that you got? What was the
A
post
couple of
about?
past clients got back with me
Yeah,
and, just, I get a lot of comments.
yeah, just good stuff, right? Yeah, okay.
This one is fun.
Yeah. So, moving on. So, and then the one, I know we said one post, but you can do one share, one direct message, or one post from you. Honestly, I think that the post is the biggest part. The post or the share. Sharing's great too, but maybe put something above it, like, you can share something and make your own comment about it, right? I think that's the most important part. The direct message is good too. You need to be direct messaging people.
And
I would maybe try to do both.
I do a lot of jokes with people.
yeah.
That's good.
But the other thing I like, it has like share a post, a message,
Mhm.
and then the other thing is going into your people that you might know and looking to see
Mhm.
who you could add.
Yeah,
And a lot of times if I friend somebody, I will immediately go over and like send them a message. Because one, a lot of times you don't know, okay, is this person like hacking or is this person actually friending?
mhm,
And then also, if you're not super familiar with that person, being like, hey, met you through so and so, or met you here, or whatever, and striking up a conversation is always very helpful.
Yeah.
Because then they're like, oh, that's where I know them from,
mhm.
and then they'll be more likely to friend you.
Right, yeah, that's great. So. So every day you either create a post or share someone else's post or direct message someone. So, like I said, I would post me, but whatever. When you share someone else's post, things like community activities, fundraisers, quotes, or other useful or inspirational posts, think about the uniqueness you intend to bring to someone's information feed. Think about how it's coming across to them. And um let's see. So do you guys have anybody who's like you're friends with that's artistic, that they have their own business? Maybe you could promote them. That would also be great. If you're sharing their stuff, maybe they're gonna share your stuff in return, things like that. If somebody has a birthday, make sure you're reaching out. I would keep track of that. And Facebook's awesome. It tells you if somebody's having a birthday. So I would get on there, make sure you send them a message, post on their wall.
How do you do that to get them to send it to you?
It should automatically. Where does it send that to you? Is it just on your notifications? Yeah, I think it should just show up in your notifications.
Notification.
It's like, tell this person happy birthday, and then if you click on it, it might take you to their wall. Heather's gonna find it for us.
It also should be, if you're in, let me go back. If you're in your Facebook, you'll click on your menu. And then it has a little saved groups, marketplace, whatever, feeds, that sort of thing. And then you can click see more and it'll say birthdays. And you can scroll through and see all the people that have upcoming birthdays or have had birthdays. And then I like to actually click on the thing and send them a personal message if I missed their birthday. And say, hey, I saw it was your birthday a couple of days ago. Did you do anything fun?
I get a huge response on New Year's Eve
Okay.
because I send out like I send Happy New Year to everybody.
Mhm.
You would be surprised how many people contact me over me sending Happy New Year.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's something so simple.
Really.
They're just like, who was thinking about them, you know? Yeah, so imagine if you did the Happy New Year and you did the happy birthdays. How many
Yeah.
people would be like, that's awesome? You know?
Facebook
That are like-
Wait 24 hours and just send me one that says happy birthday.
Okay.
I'm not joking, my birthday's January.
Is that all right?
Oh, that's pretty awesome birthday. Okay, so when you create your original post, make sure you're following the 80-20 rule, and we're gonna cover that some more in a second. So do you guys have any ahas that you wanna share?
I think making sure that you're not turning into a robot that's in the posting about
Mm-hmm.
is a big one for me. Because sometimes that's my tendency to be like, because I am so excited.
Yeah.
And I do want.
And you want people to know you're a realtor.
And I want everybody to know that I'm like tooting my horn all the time.
Mhm.
And like,
Yeah,
you need to buy or sell, and sometimes that comes on too strong.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And they don't, then they like stop following you or whatever. because
Yeah.
they're Like,
it's content they don't wanna see, that people don't
I don't.
People don't really like it whenever you shove your business in their face. It doesn't even matter who it is. Like, people get annoyed about it for some reason, even though, you know, you're just doing your job. But that's why the
You
80.
have a business page, if they want to see your business alone.
Yeah, but that's why you need to do the personal stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keep them reeled in.
Don't turn your personal page into your business page.
Right. Did you have anything, Mike?
Well, for ahas. Maybe not, but everything, I mean, like, I've been taking notes of, like, when you were talking about. You were talking about Chat GPT,
Mm-hmm.
I made a list of ones I think that I use that a lot.
So, I would recommend, if you haven't used it, I would try the Keller Williams one first because you get like the premium version.
What did you say, I'm sorry?
You get the premium version, the Keller Williams Gemini one. I would go to your, I think you can get it. I think it's on command. No, that's the other one. It's on your Google Suite.
If you're on here. Because you have Google. The only thing is, I think you use my pattern at Gmail, not your KW. So you would need to log into your KW. For you to have it at the pro version.
But you can add your account and you can switch back and forth.
No, that's fine. I'm just,
Yeah, for sure.
so when you're in your Google, Mike, you go here to the little boxes. And you click on it. And then this is your Google Suites. And you just come down to this little star. This is Jim.
Yeah, so I would try that first. And then if you don't like it, I would definitely feed it the MREA. And you can tell it about yourself. Whenever I started ChatGPT, it asked me a bunch of questions about me. And the more you talk to it, the more that it talks like you. And it knows what your preferences are and how you word things. So that if you ask it to help you make a post, then it's gonna sound like it's coming from you. So the more that you talk to it, the better it gets, the more it learns. So I would try that before you try ChatGPT because I mean, you'd have to pay
Get
for it.
used to it.
You'd have to pay for it. So, okay, moving on. So now we're gonna look at posting practice. So on your guide, I think we're on the next thing. Are you there too, Mike?
I only gave him that one here.
He can just look at yours,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, we're gonna talk more about the 80-20. And, like we said, it should be something other than real estate 80% of the time. And 1 out of every 5 posts should be real estate. So why do you think this is important though?
To keep reminding people that you are in. real estate.
Well, no, because we wanna show them us more, right? So we're doing 80%
Oh,
us,
right.
20% real estate. Why do you think it's important to do more personal?
Well, because that's you. You're letting them know who you are.
Mhm.
Probably gonna remember it
Yeah,
better, or
They might connect with something.
yeah,
plus it's annoying to have somebody just out of all the time.
yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to get all those calls and stuff like that, because. Anyways. So, moving on. The 20%. What part am I on? Oh, I moved too fast. The 80%, sorry. So things that you could post about for the 80%, you could do like pets, art, things like this. So things that you're interested in. Do you have any hobbies, Mike? What's something that you do other than horses and real estate?
Race horses and
So that could still
Breed
be,
them.
that could still be you, right? That's still personal. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else that you do? Do you do a lot of outside stuff because you do that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big gardener with landscaping,
Yeah, post about it.
yeah.
People would be really interested in hearing about that too, I'm sure. Like, I mean, I'm not good at gardening. I wish I was, right? So just things like that. So just make 80% of them post about things that you're interested in. So like, I like to cook. I don't really post on social media, but that's not my business, right? Personally, I don't really post. So maybe I would post things that I'm cooking, or if I baked a loaf of bread, or maybe my sourdough starter's going crazy and I'm gonna post about it. People just, they want to hear about these other things, right?
It's
And also.
interesting how many people are starting to get back into baking and candy.
Mhm,
That's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
like,
It's a good skill set to have, right? So, anyways, so it's important to have a unique perspective and experience with your posts. So on the participant guide, I think it wants you to list up to 5 things that you're passionate about. And you need to use those interests as doorways into your real estate brand. So go ahead and list 5 things. And I'll give you a second to do that. Were you here for day 3? Mike,
No, what was that?
were you here for day 3, Kevin?
yes.
Okay. So it was connect with your market. So because it's talking about now, we want you to think back to day 3 when you brainstormed your social media brand or your niche. Do you have a niche? I know that you do if it's like horse sales, right?
I'm
That's pretty
working on
niche.
creating that.
You're working on great. That's
I
great.
don't really.
It's okay because just write down your interests and maybe that you can work with something from there and it'll help you evolve. Let me know when you're done. Did you do yours, Mike? Are you done?
Yeah,
What'd you put?
I did outdoors, pets, horse racing, breeding, grandkids,
Mhm.
landscaping, greenhouse, plant propagation.
That's good. That's awesome. And do you post about all those things or just the horses?
I post a lot about
I think the horses is good because that's
Grandkids are on-
definitely
grandkids
your
are on
thing.
it a lot.
Yeah,
And I do take pictures of the yard a lot.
uh-huh.
Um,
I would try to, a specific challenge for you. I would try to incorporate some of your landscaping, your gardening, and see how a post like that does.
And if you ever cross.
Just try it.
oh, we get one.
Back.
Yeah.
There's like this massive one over, at the dog park. The Wellington Dog Park, and it's a 3, colors. On one bush,
Yeah.
and I just absolutely. So, yeah.
Did
I'm
you
excited.
finish yours?
So. I feel like I'm posting a lot, I do need to get. More stuff that I do, because I do, like you said, I do my pets. Which are my 2 dogs,
Mm-hmm.
or babies, and I do a lot about my weight loss. But I kind of fall back into. What's going on with Lois and I and my job, so I don't really have a lot of
That's,
That's
okay.
outpouring of other things.
You don't
What
have
I
other
have is-
interests?
I do have other interests, I just haven't been able to
What
do any.
would you write down? What are they?
So I want to get back into horseback riding. I
Okay.
used to do hunter jumper. And western. So I want to get back into that, and then, I'm kind of outdoorsy, so I want to get back into hiking.
So just whenever, if you get back into that, I'll make sure you're posting about it.
And then we are.
Do a little collab with Mike.
We're gonna probably start doing fall dance. If so.
That'll be awesome. Yeah. I would just keep people updated.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come back in a second? She's leaving us. I got it. Here you go. We can't drop anything else. What'd you
I
get?
went online and did everything.
That's sweet.
There you go, that way you're not
Wow,
lost.
thank you.
Okay, I'll give you, well. Do you know where we're at in there?
Yeah, it is 8.5. There.
Okay, so we have an hour left. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead. So the 20%, we already talked about the 80. So 20% of your posts can be self-promotion posts about your business, like awards that you've won, events that you're hosting, like maybe an open house or whatever, listings that you have, things like that. You could post some inspirational quotes too, and that can help engage followers. Quotes also, they help both in personal and business, so they kind of, I guess, kind of goes both ways.
Your riddle.
You can. I mean, people might have fun doing that, right? That's something that you love to do, so maybe your clients are gonna love to do that too. So, so if you have somebody that interacts with the quote, or maybe if you post the riddle, or if you do your own thing, you said you do jokes, things like that, right? So if you post stuff like that regularly, it might be a good idea to ask people like what it means to them if you're doing a quote, really. So like joke, that really doesn't apply, but people might be commenting that they like it, and you can reach out to them. It's a doorway, right? So what are some other business posts that you can create to help increase engagement on social media?
Red Day,
Red Day's awesome. Pi Day, right?
yeah. And it helps if you put on there the number of people in Keller Williams throughout the country.
Yeah,
That
people like that.
does right there, because it's huge number.
Yeah, yeah. Heather, do you have anything?
I like posting, stuff when I'm doing the open houses. Again, also like what Mike was saying about open house or, Red Day. I think that.
Have you done a red day with us?
I've done 2 Red Days.
You've done 2 red days.
I did Red Day over, at Graston and Phillip, and then I did a Red Day here.
Okay.
And both of them
Mm-hmm.
absolutely fantastic. I actually
It's fun.
would do more days like that. Well, because I think that gets you into the community working,
Yeah, people like to see that.
and they like to see that.
Mhm.
And then,
Do you guys do any volunteer stuff
I do.
with, well, like through Keller Williams, not all of Brokerage, we used to like volunteer once a week.
I haven't seen anybody do
Okay.
that. I've
Well, I was just,
done myself a lot of
I
times.
came from a lot smaller brokerage than this. Anyways,
Yeah, so.
That's
I
good
think
though.
that, and then, I guess too, for me, I'm so red and black through, I'm always like.
Yeah.
My brokerage,
Mhm.
my brokerage is the best brokerage.
That's good too. People like to know that they're coming to a place that's reputable, that there's a lot of people that are backing you, things like that, that everybody here does good work. Things like that. People like to see that stuff. So moving on, going above and beyond, 10% community service. So the 80 and 20 and then a little extra. So to go over the top, give 110% and be the real estate expert of choice, consider making an extra 10% of your posts to be public service for crossover posts. Sometimes you have knowledge that other people might need. If they want to get involved, or if you want to tell people like this is happening, blah blah blah. Like I know that way back when I was doing a lot of stuff for we had like a homeless community back home in Western Kentucky, and we would go there and it would help people find jobs. We would give them haircuts, feed them dinner, and give them like toiletries and things like that. That's something that was great to post about. So Heather, your community service, I would post about that. I wouldn't make it everything, right? We're talking
Yeah.
10%. So
Like,
so even
Yeah.
less than the real estate post,
Okay.
but it's good to do.
well, and we do it, for the Angel. Christmas
The
tree.
angel, yeah.
Yeah, we go, my husband actually goes with me, because it's with his company too.
Okay.
And we go to the Angel Tree, they pack stuff and Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So do you do anything like that, Mike? Is there something that you're interested in? I can give you a couple of examples of what it gives here of things that you could post updates about.
Well, I haven't put it like online or anything.
Yeah.
But I used to feel like the 1 gallon plastic bags that, like with McDonald's gift certificates, the wash rag, socks. And there's a whole list of stuff that I kept on full. And, we used to make those here. too.
Oh, okay.
And like when there's some homeless people on the corners and stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I thought when I first started doing that, I thought they don't care about anything, they're just want money and they'll go buy beer or whatever.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing that they got excited about was socks.
Really? That's
Just a
great.
pair of clean
I mean, that's
socks.
something good to tell people too, because I think a lot of people have animosity towards the homeless community, which is sad. So, and it's a big problem here, right?
Well, yeah, it's worse than it used to be. See, I was here before and I was a big Rogan fan, so, but they they let everybody out of the mental institutions and all that.
Yeah,
They just took
cause
out
that's
all the
a
clients that
big
let
part
it
of it,
stray.
isn't it? A lot of those people, they're just,
But when I volunteered at Salvation Army, and then there was some other place we went to, and they came in and you do have like a certain percentage that are families that really desperately need food. You have a certain percentage that are college students, because they'll snicker and stuff, that just want a free place to sleep at night because they're traveling. You have all these different people on different kinds of drugs, but anyway, you'll be just talking to somebody that sounds perfectly normal, and then it just goes off onto crazy. It just, so I tell people that because when it comes down to it, I was brought up that we are supposed to take care of the poor. And so, you know, people they kind of a bad rap, but the ones that are in there have some issue of why they're there,
yeah.
and they're not, you know, just standing out on a corner because they're not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's something that you could educate people about, because a lot of people could use that knowledge, right? Instead of just like driving by, turning their head,
Yeah,
ignoring the problem, right? And you could post about if you're doing the little plastic bag thing that you were doing. You don't have to post and be like, look at me, I'm a good guy, right? You can post and be like, I want people to come help me do this. If you want to join, if you want to join me, feel free. I'm doing it on this day because we want to help people.
Just
Blah, blah, blah.
for, hey, I'm gonna be making X, Y, Z, how many, plastic bags and lots that you need. If you would like to donate items, these are the items that we need, and I need to buy such and such.
Yeah.
I actually, when I didn't do London, when that tornado came through, but when the one hit Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
I rented. They actually paid for one of them.
KW Bears?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so, but I had 3 trucks, the big moving trucks,
Mhm.
loaded full of things. And, it was like generators,
Yeah.
$800 generators, and they gave huge discounts off on them, and, so I've done I do a lot of that.
Yeah, and I know that, like, to me, I know maybe that's something that's a little harder to post about because you don't wanna, I don't wanna look like I'm bragging, right?
That's what
It's part of the good thing about it is that you're doing it because it is the right thing. You're not doing it because you want other
I feel
people.
like I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you're not doing it because you want people to be like, I'm a good guy. But if you post it and if you just have to word it in a different way, because people, it is a great thing for people to see, and it's a great thing. People might not know that this is going on and they want to get involved in the community. You can be that person that they can reach out to and be like, I want to get involved.
Right.
Some of the examples that it gives here, though, it says that if you were to give updates on things and keep people informed, maybe you could tell them about property tax increases. That's something that's relevant to real estate anyways, right? School closures, talk about the food bank, like food pantry, or animal shelters that need things like that, or like the homeless shelter, maybe they need stuff. I mean, it's all, you can twist it to however
Yeah,
to fit whatever it is that you might be doing. What are some other things that you might think would be helpful to post on social media outside of
Events.
the things that I said? Yeah.
I think
Things
that's
like
the
that.
one that I've started to do, is like sharing events, local events. So
Yeah.
like with you, I'm sure with some of the horse sales that you do. I don't do as many, but next time you do one, I would love to go, just to see what it
Just to
is,
see.
because we live in horse country. But I did share recently, Taylor May had a, full option. Their end of the year breeding season is done, yes,
Yeah.
and they had a full option, and they posted it on Facebook. And I shared it, I didn't go, cause I didn't know anybody, and I'm like terrified to do something. Like that, I used to do courses, but I just haven't done it in a long time, but sharing them, I also shared the Chevy Chase Street Fair,
Mm-hmm,
shared that one.
yeah. Yeah, just keep people
I'm
informed.
excited about the Christmas fair though.
This unfortunately won't apply to you, Mike. Are you in the Ladies of Lexington group chat? Okay,
That one.
not the group chat, the Facebook page, yeah.
Yeah, the Facebook page.
I don't know if they have anything for guys. My boyfriend made a joke. He said something about a fella's a Fayette. Group would be really good. That would be really funny. But I don't know
What
what
did they
guys
do?
would talk about. The
What did they do?
Ladies of Lexington is like,
Every.
if I need to know what's going on, somebody's probably already posted about it and given an answer. The other day, somebody was like, I saw there was a wreck over by Brandon Crossing. Does anybody know what happened? People are in the comments. I saw it on the news the next morning. Things like that, you know?
Or I see a lot of almost like, who do you go to for hairstylist?
Yeah.
I'm packing to take my.
Or I'm
kids
looking
to
for
the
this,
beach.
I'm looking for that. Hey,
Hey, this is my hubby.
Oh, hey, hi, you, I'm sorry.
And to hang out.
But
yes,
if
ladies
I
and
don't
gents,
know
it's good.
anything about if the male community has anything like that, cause I don't know what you guys would talk about, because the Ladies of Lexington, I don't know.
We talk about everything.
They talk about everything, but I feel like if the guys did something, it'd be like, what kind of grill do you guys like? And did anybody see that game? I don't know the game the ref was watching, things like that. But if you guys have something like that, it'd be fun. Fellas of Fayette would be really funny. You could be the guy that starts that.
Well, and I do know that on Ladies of Lexington, a lot of times there's girls that are on there are like, hey, I'm single, I'm moving to Lexington, does anybody have a good lender? Or does anybody know
Yeah.
any houses that are up for rent? And
Mhm.
I always feel bad, cause that one just blows up.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
a realtor, I'm a realtor.
Oh, you know it.
Realtor, call me.
Oh, for sure. I'm sure it does. Okay. Moving on. Do we have any ahas that we wanna talk about for a second, or we move?
Lexi told me what that means.
What, aha?
Agents helping agents.
I actually didn't know that. I just thought it was like, aha. Aha.
No, it's agents helping agents.
Interesting. That's my aha. What do you guys have? Do you guys have anything, or you want me to move on?
Stole that phrase.
I do too. Here, I think it was a Gary thing. That's why he always says aha. His aha moment.
Interesting. Okay.
There you go.
Well, that can be all of ours. So,
Moving on.
so now we're gonna look at social media strategies. So, in your participant guide, I don't know what's coming up next, but
8.7, it's right here.
okay, awesome. So, you now know the numbers of how often you should be posting and the 80-20 practice that should help guide you when you're making these posts. So we need to look at some more strategies to employ when increasing engagement on social media. If you're like most people and use social media every day, you can think of it as a 365 touch system. So every day you're making touches with all these people on your Facebook. That's like a whole other database, right? Honestly, all those people should probably be in your database. You should. Yeah, exactly. So, all the different social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, LinkedIn. Different strategies are gonna apply to different platforms because I mean, there's different ways that people interact on all of these, right? So like TikTok, people are doing honestly like crazier, goofier stuff, and they're doing these videos and things where on Facebook you can just make a post and comment, right? So, And your favorite social media platform, is it Facebook? Is that what we came to earlier? What's yours? You said you like TikTok earlier. Is
Oh,
that your
Tik-
favorite?
I don't get on TikTok more than of the other stuff.
But you don't post on there as much?
I haven't yet. no.
Yeah, man, okay. So what ideas do you have for social media that work for you or that you've seen work for other people? And where have others that came before you found success, do you think? In using social media?
I think for me, the one that I've seen a lot, and again, going back to living scared, is the lives.
The live,
Lots of lives. I know that was something that Joseph did a lot of.
yeah,
Can I just say something? If you call Josiah Beardhouse. And he will come in. And he'll do a video, and I want you to know, I probably messed up 7 times in my,
Oh, I tell you what, when I did that video, that intro video for that house the other day, I was like, I didn't even know what I was talking
he
about.
will splice it together. It's unbelievable.
It's like, that's me.
No, it's unbelievable. He took this thing of mess that I was talking about the house and all this stuff. Took it home and put it all together and he totally took out all of the stuff that was
Yeah.
awkward.
I probably will start doing more videos, but I'm for,
it's one of those things where it's hard, a lot of things are hard when you start it, but then the more that you do it, the easier it gets. I think that's what that girl was saying, Emily was saying yesterday. She said something about like calling people. For me, like calling people, it's hard, but the more that you practice it, maybe if you write down, for me, like I have to call affiliates, and I have to do care calls with them and talk to them and things like that. I write down a script, I make my own script, which there should be scripts and Gemini could give you scripts, yes.
see also.
Yes, so I think that there's scripts in the back of your handbook as well
Yes, there are.
that you can look at.
There's too many of them.
Mhm.
Yeah. But, the other thing that I was really happy with the other day was talking with Steven. About the being scared, and he's like, just do it scared.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
the more times you do it, and the more times you practice through it, it will.
I promise everybody else isn't thinking about it as much as you are. Like you showed me that video that you did and you were thinking about it a lot more than I was. I thought it was a good video. Right? Whereas you're like, what am I doing with my hands? That's not something I was even looking at until you said that. Cause I mean, a lot of people talk with their hands anyway, so. I mean. People don't notice things like you do. So.
We are. I get it.
Exactly. So, but things that you can do on social media, connect with people or you've met in one way, shape, or form. Post about your neighborhood. I mean, that's just something to post. Use pictures definitely. That gets people to engage. You can just post like a picture of your garden and then you can say whatever you have to say, right? So congratulate new homeowners. That's good. Post about your listings and engage. So, oh, did you want me to go back, Mike? Were you running it down? Okay.
I'm good, I'm looking through it on my own.
Okay.
Debt.
So, highlight your business. You need to create posts that highlight your business. Think about hyper local information. So things that are specific to your area, like
In the book. Just say,
Uh.
they do the social media strategy,
mhm.
and then they break it down in the slides, but they don't give you pages to like. Do that, so just FYI.
Interesting. Okay, well, let me see.
I'm making my own.
So, keeping current and potential customers aware of the latest market trends and their area is a good way for you to position yourself as an expert while providing valuable information for for your audience. So there was a girl that I knew back home. She was a realtor and she did, I think it was a live. She did it like on a specific day at a specific time every week. So people knew to tune in. And I forgot what she called it. I want to say it was called Wine About the Market or something like that. She would do like market updates and stuff, and she would drink wine while she was doing it. And then, I mean, it was just something she'd be like, "This is what I'm drinking today." And
Probably helped her do your presentation.
probably helped her do her presentation. But people are, it's just, yeah. So something fun like that, you know. I think that she got a lot of people that tuned into that. People might be interested in what she's drinking too, and they might want to hear about that, and she might talk about that a little bit, but she's also gonna be having fun while she's explaining to you, the consumer, what the market's doing, what the market trends are, and things that they need to be looking out for. Make it interesting, because if you're just like, I'm doing a market update, and then you say blah, 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 I'm scrolling. You know, there needs to be some kind of catch. Wine about the market, that's so fun, right? So things like that. Don't be afraid either to post client testimonials. So if you have a client, I think Shane Underwood does this a lot. I see he posts like people leave him reviews. That's great. Like, we have another happy customer. Somebody else said this, because you want people to see that, oh, well, other people are using them, they're having a great experience. So let's see. You also need to utilize tech developments. So the Keller Williams app, do you use that a lot?
The Keller Williams app, yes.
Yeah. Mike, do you use it?
No,
Okay. So, I know that it shows houses in the area, and you can give that app, you can send the link to somebody, and then they're gonna use the app, and it's gonna be, they're gonna be their agent.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be set up.
I
Right.
used it because, again, like, let's see this pound to us. I don't share any of the houses on Flex. I always share it through Keller Williams.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to go just click on whatever.
Yeah.
Plus, if they click anywhere on it, it takes them to my website.
To you.
I
Yeah.
set up a drip.
A drip. What is
Yeah,
that?
I set up a drip that will continuously feed out when ones come on the market.
Okay, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. It sends them like an email, or does it send them a text? How does that work?
It sends
Or is
a
it-
text, it's pretty sure.
Does it? Okay.
Well, wait a minute, no, it sends like it does send a email because
Filio?
I don't know what it's called. Really, it's not-
I know what you're talking about, though. It's like
You set it up.
if a house,
In
if a house in this price range,
No, it's actually, I think it was. I mean, that's. Of course it's Keller Williams.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just set up a group with the characteristics that they want in a
Mhm.
home. And then
if it
put their
pops up,
name in and their email address, and it
Yeah.
sends it all to them every time something comes on the market.
I remember that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It sends it out.
Yeah, that's great. You need to use tech to make your job easier, really.
Yeah.
So use what's given to you. So, but also outside of what we were just talking about, word of mouth recommendations, they carry the same weight as they do in any industry. So highlighting a quote from somebody is gonna be huge, because that's like the same as word of mouth. Because word of mouth, honestly, to me, I don't know, it's one of the biggest things. Cause you can post and post and post, but, and I could see that every day, but if my friend came up to me and was like, oh, I used so and so as my realtor and I had a great experience, then that's gonna influence me more than if you're posting. So if you have any testimonials, post them. Cause that's the same thing, but you're just doing it through social media. So, I would obviously ask though, if they're okay, I guess, with you posting their name and things like that. Some people might be weird about it, so I would definitely get approval, but
And then maybe if they're like not wanting to post.
you can mark out
you
their
can
name.
Always mark out their name.
Mark out their name, but it would be better with the name. So I would make sure, because I wouldn't just post it without asking them. Cause I know they're leaving a review, but it might be different to somebody. So, moving on, don't post and ghost. So engagement creates engagement. The more that you engage, the more that you're gonna show up. So, great posts are gonna lead to steady streams of engagement, comments, likes, shares, don't let them sit. The more that you engage in social media, the more that you're gonna be engaged with by your followers. So you wanna be top of mind all the time. Like you wanna be the top of their feed. We were talking about algorithms earlier. Like you wanna make sure that you're the top of their algorithm. So, and you need to time block every day for social media. Every day you need to time block. You set aside time every day and respond to every person that's commented on and liked your post. Every post is an opportunity for business. So if somebody sends you a comment, send them a comment back. Maybe send them a DM, or if they liked something, send them a DM. I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you doing? Don't immediately be like, oh, they liked my post. Do you need to sell your house? They're not gonna respond, right? You need to like ease into it, like, maybe somebody just got married. Oh, congratulations on getting married. And then talk to them a little bit about it. Maybe they're looking for a house. Things like that. So, why is it important to acknowledge when others comment or like your posts?
Something and
Mhm.
is that just because they don't comment does not mean that you shouldn't engage. They like their post.
Yep.
You should engage.
Yep.
Because that could be like walking into a room and somebody saying, hey, I like your outfit, and you just like brushing past.
Mhm.
And I've noticed a lot of people will like a post,
A lot of
But they're
people aren't
not
commenters.
but they're not commenters.
I'm
So
not a commenter.
if you, so a lot of times, a lot of my time is spent going in and looking at a lot of my posts that have gotten high activity,
Mhm.
and not just commenting to the people that have commented, but going into my feed and saying, oh, this person, if they liked and commented, I'll just comment back. But if they liked it, I would private message them and be like, hey, thanks for liking my post, what's been going on?
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Let's see. So, adding value. When you navigate the online world, it is important to find communities where you can add value. So, at the end of the day, people are going to feel that you're offering them value. Through Facebook groups and communities, you can offer it to literally thousands of people. So, back to finding your niche, really. So, you need to find the right community, and it can take time to find it, but the investment's going to be worth it. So, like courses, that's your community. Gardening can be another community. You don't have to stick to one thing. So you can find people that have all these same interests as you, and then they're gonna relate to you and they're gonna want to utilize you. And they'll look to you for information about maybe gardening. Maybe you can find a group on Facebook. I'm in a needlepoint group. That's what I do all the time. That's my hobby. I like needle pointing, so I'm in a group like that. Maybe if somebody had a question about like, how do you do such and such background stitch? Where do you recommend going for this and that? Maybe I would reply and be like, oh, here's my recommendation. And then you're top of mind. And then people are gonna see that you have all this knowledge and then eventually you're gonna be the person that they look to. I would just stay really active in communities like that. So-
Michael Hatter's gonna teach me how to root and propagate.
Yeah, I'm sure, I'm positive that there's gonna be a Facebook group about gardening and
Propagating and.
things like that. Just find something that interests you. Because at the end of the day, you want it to interest you too. You don't want to just be doing it just because. So, because then your heart's not gonna be in it, and your posts aren't gonna be actually relevant. So. Where am I at? So what are some online communities you're already a part of? Are you
Some
Ladies of Lexington?
What's happening in Nicholasville?
Okay. Is there anything specific?
Oh, that one's just like everybody in there, like, what's being built on the corner of XYZ Street?
Is there something like my needlepoint one? Is there something like that?
Callie is in here
Yeah.
for you. She does something called Sewing the Love,
Yeah.
that she has a group for the necessary, so.
Okay.
And
Things
it's,
like that.
and then there's dog park ones that I.
Are you leaving us, Mom?
I'm just kidding.
He's getting organized because he sees that was the last slide.
No way. Interesting.
You're done. You did it.
There's a lot more pages in here.
Yeah, that's because they're the homework.
Oh, the,
Conversation.
okay. So,
Well, I will say this, and it's just kind of fun. But I'm 62 years old, 60.
forgot.
And so
Okay.
I started having all these health issues and like
Mhm.
my muscle development is like.
I remember you were telling me
So
about,
I got on there. And I just typed in, you know, exercise programs, men over, over 60.
Mhm.
And at first it was all okay. And then they started like, I don't know, it just got weird. I got off of it, it just got weird.
oh, okay,
So,
Let's go.
good. Is my time on
Like
this? Maybe
that, and then, some of the other groups that I've done.
don't join that one. But,
Some of the other groups that I've done are like the investor ones.
yeah,
Been interesting, but that's more on my business page,
Yeah.
but those are interesting ones to go on. And
Mhm.
you learn a lot about different agents and their policies and.
Yeah, that's
practices.
good too, that's good knowledge for you, but if you wanna reach out to other people, I would definitely find your
What was
niche.
the one that you joined?
Stop joining that one.
it was. Well, at first they were on there like really doing the exercise stuff, and then it got like. They just were taking
Really
their
weird.
shirts off, and it was a little weird.
And there's a couple of the weight loss bariatric ones that I've been on, I'm like. What is going on?
Right.
That, well, and then they'll post recipes and you're like. We're not supposed to eat that, so why is it posted?
Everybody has their own journey, I guess, right?
Yeah, so anyways,
So, we can keep talking, but if you guys wanna do this, I think it's an evaluation for me.
yes, it is. And,
So-
we do have to type your name in. And, yeah,
So if you wanna do that, that'd be great. Maybe I'll do better next time because I do have a Canva workshop coming up next
I'm
month.
excited about it.
If you guys wanted to
As
do
long
that,
as they have us transferred over.
they're supposed to roll out September 4th, I think they said, for the KW Canva. I think that's what they said. Hopefully, because it's gonna be end of the month.
Yeah, cause that's the other
So-
thing is Chelsea sent us all the logo and everything to post on things,
Mhm.
but I don't have the background mover. yet.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm not posting
That-
on any.
I do love the background remover. So Mike, I don't know if you wanna come to that. If you do, bring a laptop. Because I'll wanna do interactive stuff. And we can talk about social media more because that's what I do a lot. I do a lot of Canva stuff. But whenever you're done with that, we can go back to the participant guide. What were you gonna say?
I just was gonna say, next time you do a for sale, let me know, cause I do want to go and. Start seeing that scene.
I've access to all.
I'm excited about the first races. I've never been to Keeneland.
Really?
Really.
That's awesome.
We moved here right before COVID.
Have you gotten tickets yet? Because I think that
No,
they sold out.
I
For
just
what?
paid for
Come on.
the event. I RSVP'd paid for the event.
The top 20?
Yeah.
That's top 20%.
Cause she sent it to everyone. She said everyone RSVP'd.
No, it's only top 20%. We just posted it. It's easier to tag everybody then. So that's gonna be for our top.
Clubhouse.
But because I'm on Chelsea's
You go to the
team,
club
she's on the top 20, isn't she?
I don't know. I think it's individual. You would have to,
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to ask her.
yeah,
That
I'm
it's
sorry.
confusing though. They did post it and say everybody.
It's supposed to be for our top 20% agents. We do like a little party.
Yeah.
I think they did like a taco thing at one point. But Kimlin's really cheap to go to, actually. If you just do
Clubhouse.
GA. Clubhouse would not be. GA, I do GA. We get season tickets every year. It's like $20. Season tickets.
Yeah,
You go to the club. Where is the clubhouse?
it's on the, when you go in, it's over to the left. You go in the, what is it called? You go on Clubhouse Drive. Pull up Clubhouse Drive and it takes you right up to it.
Do you like
Facility.
walk up there or you guys ride up there on like carts and stuff?
When you have to drive.
You have to drive. Yeah. So it's its own little thing. Okay, are we done scanning this and doing this? We're all good.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Very helpful.
Thank you. So does
This
anybody?
thing that says course, KWU course
Yeah.
evaluation. And then, I don't know how to. Do I just.
Go back to.
Okay, going back. Yeah, Heather probably knows what it is. She's been here. I'm just here today.
Alright.
Your region is Ohio Valley.
Is there anything else that we have questions about before we move on to doing like all the homework? Anything that you want me to go back on?
Is there any other social media that you use that is Facebook and
Like I said, TikTok.
TikTok?
I would recommend TikTok because I think that with all three of those, you're reaching three different demographics, honestly. What else? I didn't mention. I told them some more stuff too. YouTube, you said YouTube.
Yeah.
Twitter.
I'm gonna probably get onto YouTube.
Twitter, I don't use Twitter. I guess it's X now. X.
Man.
Yeah. But so I don't really know the etiquette of how people act on there.
I think that's a great way to grow your business.
Which one, YouTube or Instagram?
No.
Twitter.
Or Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just like random, like.
It's something that you were interested in. I don't know a lot about it. I think that YouTube's good. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I think those are all good. It does mention Snapchat, you do Snapchat story, but the thing is about Snapchat to me is, yes, it disappears, but also you're having to like actively like search and friend these people. Whereas like Instagram, you could go through a recommended page and friend, right? So Snapchat feels like more personal, like more like people that you're closer to. But if that's what you want to use. LinkedIn, I don't know a lot about LinkedIn, but I know that a lot of people like to use it. You wrote LinkedIn down. Do you
Yeah.
use it a lot?
No,
No. I think that LinkedIn might be a good way to connect with like affiliates, things that people that you want to partner with.
you get flooded with the people that just.
They're trying to grow their business.
Yes.
And that's all everybody on there's doing.
Flooded.
Yeah, so I don't know a lot about that. I do know that people use it to like help them find jobs and things like that, but it's kind of like a different thing.
It's a different.
It's a different thing. So, okay, I'm moving past this. Do you guys care about looking at the KW pairs and next? Okay, so activity. So on the participants guide, where are you at, Heather? And then we can,
The homework is
does Mike have that in his?
good.
I'll give it one.
I gave him the whole,
No, he's throwing.
oh,
It just, let's see, it won't stay on. Look, it doesn't even smell.
I think the only other slide is the, more strategies for social media. That's the only other one, that one right there. And then that's the last slide, and the rest of it
Right.
is just the homework.
Yeah, so I just wanna make sure that he knows where we're supposed to be at, cause I figured you know better.
8.9.
Because I don't actually have my guys.
Good deal. I almost wish that they would just do the slides along one side and spot for it.
That'd be good. If you have your own notebook, write stuff down, I guess, but you pay for that, you do whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The slides are so different.
Yeah. What'd you say, Mom? You gave up. Okay, so, in the participants guide, there's gonna be an activity called post on social media. So I want you to find market stats and post about it. So how does what we've talked about today help inform our upcoming social media posts? Did anything we talk about help that? Hopefully, that's all we've talked about.
Less business, more.
Less business, more personal, but it does want you to do a market update. So that's more of,
Which is
to
funny,
me,
that's what I did on Monday.
okay, well, maybe you don't wanna double down on that. Mike, have you done anything like that recently? A market update?
No,
No, do you wanna do that? Or here, or,
Later
I
on.
mean, I know how to get a market, I get the stats.
yeah, well, it just wants you to make a post about it, so I would just brainstorm what kind of post, you know.
Okay.
Right now, it wants you to go ahead and post something, but if you wanted to brainstorm about what you would want to.
Another one to practice on here, then you can ask.
How
How
is
is the market update?
I've gotta get something
Yeah.
out by 11. It's 10:47.
Okay,
Okay,
but yeah.
you can go whenever.
Okay, all right.
Thank
Just
you
like
for
great,
joining
I
us,
really
Mike.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. If you ever have any questions or need help,
I will.
you know where I'll sit.
I know where you sit.
Okay, bye, Mike. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, that would be the one that I'm throwing. Like, hey,
Market update.
I need to make a Facebook post, give me, Lexington market update for, August.
Yeah.
July.
That'd be great. I
did check the stat.
I was about to say, I would definitely
Double check.
double check it. But anyways, so when you're posting a lot on social media though, it's important to be authentic. So, when you're authentic, people are more drawn to you. So, you need to post, you just need to be you on social media, right? Um, back to what we were saying, 80% personal. People want to get to know you and they want to see your personality, things like that. You don't need to be a jack of all trades with all social media channels. You should find the one that works for you the best. Because if you don't like using it, then people are gonna be able to tell. You're not gonna you're not gonna use it, you're not gonna utilize it. And I think that people are gonna notice that your heart's not in it, you know? So if you try the YouTube thing and you don't like it, then maybe do Facebook Reels. Right? Find an alternative that works for you. So, don't be afraid to embrace videos. Push past the stage fright and get ready for your close-up. That's what it says. So, because it's a good way to engage passively and actively. I think that just showing your personality in the videos is good too. I think that being inviting in the videos is great, like sit on this speaker thing. But like I saw somebody, I can't remember who it was, somebody posted a video where they were doing like a home tour and she was sitting at the kitchen table with the leg was crossed, she made a pop it. And she's in this person's house, right? But it's really inviting. It seems like a personal conversation that we're having rather than like, and over here
Yeah.
and look here, right? So like, I just think that it comes across better
Yeah.
whenever you're doing something a little more personalized because everybody's gonna be doing the
Look over here.
walk through and look at this, and she's doing, like, you could do, like, oh, and then, so let me tell you about this house. So this house has da 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 da. It features blah blah blah, and all these things, and then maybe like you say something, and then you show clips, or maybe just let yourself talk, and then show clips at the end. Do a little walkthrough video that like next door did for you
Yeah,
at the end of it,
I like.
right? So, and if you can combine these things, then it's gonna be more personalized, right? Okay.
Here we go.
Yep.
You are fantastic. Good girl.
Thank you. Thank you. I was very nervous about doing this. So
You were.
we have like that. So,
That's pretty much it.
okay, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's from a class coaching or if there's an associate or a realtor that you know that does good. Can you think of somebody in Keller Williams that you really like the things that they post on social media that they intrigue you? And every time you see them, you click on it. Yeah. If you have somebody like that, don't be afraid to ask them. Ask Joseph. Joseph would love to talk to you about it. He's a great guy. So things like that. Like I said, Ashley Spencer does stories on her Facebook all the time. I always click on them. I don't know why. It's just I see it and she's doing like it shows a clip and she does a lot of moving and I'm like, what is going on? I need to see what this is. Stories are great too, I think.
Yeah.
So
And then there's other agents. It's really funny. I have agents that I follow and I'm like, I don't know.
it's like, what are you doing?
What
Right?
are they-
But you're
what are
engaging.
they doing?
Yeah,
That's cool. Oh, look at all the likes they got.
right.
But you also have to remind yourself to not, like, them. I think.
Yeah,
I always-
it's okay to take inspiration from other people, but back to like being authentic,
Right, I was.
it
about
needs
say
to
that.
be you. But I think that taking inspiration from other people is awesome.
I had a saying that I always tell myself, be yourself, everyone else is taken.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. So, recap. Do you have any questions
No,
about
it is fantastic,
any of it?
and it was a really good reminder of not doom scrolling on Facebook, but actually
Not
turning it into something.
Yeah,
That's what I always fall into, is a doom scroll.
yeah.
And I'm like, I have 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Oh my
15 minutes, and you're like, 3 hours later, you're like, wait a second, what did I get on here to do?
Yeah, yeah. So I just realized what we just did that took 2 hours, I think it was supposed to take like not that long. Because
no.
this says for the next 2 hours, we're gonna work together on the success system. We don't have time for that. If you
I'm telling you.
wanna look at it on your own,
They have been going until 11. Go do all the activities.
yeah. Yeah, if you wanted to look at the activities, that's
I
awesome.
think we're all homeschooled.
If you have a question about it,
You
then
great.
you can ask me.
Tomorrow, we're gonna get sprayed again with information and Sheridan.
Yeah.
He's like drinking. He's freaking amazing. It's like, oh my gosh.
Some people, what's the word I'm looking for? Honestly, charismatic. It's easy to listen to him. You want to listen when he talks. He has that thing. You know what I'm saying? So, did we have any other questions? Any other ahas that we wanted to talk about? So, here's some little questions that we can do until for 6 minutes. So, how has your thinking changed and what ideas or mindsets were new to you?
I'm gonna go in and try and find some different groups that are just like what's happening.
Yeah.
It's like things that are in my need.
I think that would be awesome.
And then. Changing my mindset or thinking change. Was like not always talking real estate.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's a big one. That's the biggest thing that we touched on
well, when
today.
you're
I
so
think.
excited about it, that's what.
It is. And the thing too about being a realtor is that that is a huge part of your identity because that is, you're never off the clock.
No.
You're never off the clock. So, but you have to learn how to reel it in, I guess. So, what do you feel differently about and what was meaningful? Do you feel differently? Was there something that you were thinking that you needed to do that you've decided, oh, maybe I need to do it this way instead?
Maybe.
The 80-20 again?
The 80-20, and possibly, posting a little bit more authentically, not just.
Yeah. I think that you do a pretty good job of that already.
I think.
Like I said, the weight loss thing, I see you post a lot of that and I see you get good engagement with it. I wouldn't only post about that, obviously, but I think that you're doing a good job talking about things like that other than, sometimes I see you lump it in with, I ran a mile before Ignite. Maybe just, I ran a mile, you know?
And I think that's where it comes into the whole, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, not everything has to be.
Not everything has to link in, regular.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyways, so what actions do you think you're gonna take? You're gonna
Definitely
get in a
be
group.
more mindful of what I'm posting,
Yeah.
and then finding new groups and, just continuing on like what
Yeah.
I'm doing, and then maybe work on getting that YouTube page up and running. More lives.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think, like I said, so my mom, she's not a realtor, but she owns her own home decor business back home. Right, it's awesome. I go home and I go shopping every time. I'm going home this weekend. So, anyways, every Thursday and every Saturday at a specific time, she does a live. And that it's not real estate, but that's where she gets majority of her business.
Yeah, because everybody knows me.
People, yeah, because she's been doing that for like consistently for years and years. So I would recommend you set a time that you're gonna go live and you're gonna talk about this or you're gonna talk about that, or it can just change week by week. And you can just talk about something and maybe that can be your real estate related thing for the day, right?
The thing that I was kind of like you were saying about the lady that sits down and coffee. It's just sit and have a cup of coffee, like
Let's have a
having
conversation.
FaceTime
Yeah,
with friends and being like, this is what's going on in my week. And you can do a little bit of real estate, but then also like, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
This is what our weather's been like. and,
yep,
Like, lump it all in so that people start getting used to like your voice patterns and your thought process.
and you can bring your interests into it, like the lady I said does the wine thing. That is a special interest of hers. She is a wine connoisseur. Maybe this
Coffee.
would be a bad idea. You
Coffee.
like coffee? Awesome. Talk about what kind of coffee you have. Started out I can't think of anything. I know Tristan right now, Tristan has a Bananas Foster coffee that he's been drinking. And he's been talking about that. So
I could go.
he has a special kind of coffee and he talks about the notes of it and stuff. I don't think that much about coffee. I have a coffee right now. Got it at Walmart.
Coffee times.
Coffee, things like, yeah, come ask ChatGPT, ask Gemini, give me a title, give them coffee times, give me a title that you think and it'll boom, 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 boom,
No,
bullet
what I'm
point.
saying is you gotta go to coffee times.
Oh, okay. I thought you were giving me a title.
No, like coffee times. They're right here in Lexington.
Okay.
They roast their own beans and oh my god, they are amazing.
There's a place, what time is it? 11.
You're good.
There's a place in the farmers market I like to get some coffee. I don't even remember what it's called. But anyways, that would be great for you, I think. Do coffee. Talk about the coffee, talk about the specific notes about it, and it's gonna be something you enjoy. And maybe like make special little drinks and be like, this is how I made this drink. I made a little latte today. I did homemade cold foam. And this is how I made it.
Protein coffee.
Exactly. Stuff like that, and then give them a little recipe and then talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about. That bird is flying with a biscuit. Our bird just flew by with a biscuit.
We're gonna post on
My
there.
lord. Anyways. But I think that would be really good for you, and I think it'd be really fun.
Yeah, and I do think that it doesn't always have to be.
You could do it in the
always
morning,
about
you could do
listing,
it.
But giving a quick short, this is the market update for this week. And
Yeah.
then move on.
I would make sure that you incorporate something like that in there.
So that you're kind of getting a little bit of, hey, interest rates are at this point, this is our market update. And then check out this coffee.